Well, since Legacy's been here, it's opened up the park. People say it looks a lot fresher, a lot more beautiful. It was very educational to all. I learned a lot myself. I learned how to prune a tree, and I learned how to do it correctly.
We've got a very special project going on here for Ron and Joyce Wanick and Ashley Furniture. They've donated literally hundreds of trees to the community for their parks, for the people that live here, and Legacy Trees is their planting partner. So we've helped them with developing a diversity strategy, with proper placement of the trees, proper planting of the trees, and we've also trained their staff in caring for those juvenile trees after planting. We're going to be part of their team doing the pruning, which is critical over the first 5 years after planting to remove those juvenile branches that someday turn into storm damage if we don't get rid of them now. So we've got quite a special project here.
You know, a lot of the issues that we saw here prior to meeting Legacy, improper trimming. We were not trimming things correctly with that long-term understanding and vision of where to go. Didn't understand how to deal with certain traits within a tree that were forming in its young age that you can, you know, coax and train and take that tree to the levels that it should. The level that a natural tree in a forest area would do, and we didn't have the correct understanding on it. So getting that partnership into that 5-year warranty period that will, you know, carry that so much further into that tree's life, and again, training, you know, those that are going to continue to trim going forward is immeasurable.
The first 20 feet from the ground up on a tree is where most of the storm damage occurs. Those branches would have been removed in the forest by self-pruning. When we put these trees that come from a forest out in full open sunlight, they kind of go crazy. And every branch that's delivered on your tree from Legacy Trees is temporary. We want every juvenile branch off that tree. Once we get to the 5-year mark, that tree is going to start to take on the characteristics chemically and physically of a mature tree. Mature trees have a different job. Their job is, instead of just going up to outcompete their neighbors, is to start going out. When we hit that moment, we get better branch angles, better branch connections. The tree is building a better quality wood than it did during the juvenile phase, and has the chance to live 50 to 100 years or more because we've taken care of these steps that we've been missing for so long.